Hey guys, Wandering Shell here. Once again, we're doing Tales of the Red Dragon Inn. This time with Gog. No, this is not Fiona in Shrek, or even Shrek himself. This is Gog. G-O-G. Gog. He is his own man. That's right. Wow. I don't know where I was going with that, but I did. He's an ogre, I think, maybe. So for his armor is very dark colors. So I did use necromancer cloak for his shoulder pads. You could do like a metal, but it's a little too bright. It's still too shiny for what I need. So I gave it a test using necromancer cloak, and then went into doing oak brown for his loincloth, because everything has to be dark colored, and oak brown is a pretty dark color, believe it or not. And there's actually a good chunk of oak brown on him, which was very surprising. I wasn't too sure if this was oak brown as well, because the picture really didn't show it, so I wanted to keep kind of a symmetrical color scheme, and that's pretty much what I did with it. Then I noticed that the necromancer cloak shoulder pads look pretty well and look pretty accurate with the picture, so I continued it with the rest of the outfit, with the rest of the armor, having a necromancer cloak. You can also use darkstone for it too, but I feel like darkstone might be a little too bright for it, especially after doing the tones and stuff, believe it or not. So necromancer cloak is the next best one, other than just doing matte black, and after a while matte black might not work as nice. And then of course I worked on his axe. I don't know why that word gives me such a problem, but it does. So I worked on that. And of course his hair. Gotta get his glowing locks, his orange locks, even though it's very similar to the Fiona from the same game, the Paladin. Completely two different people. I swear they didn't get the idea from Shrek. So as you can see with the gunmetal, it's a little too shiny. Even though it's a dark color, it's still a little too shiny, and it would lose that. His armor will lose that darkness to it if it was all that shiny. So necromancer cloak, good. You can also combine it with the gunmetal to keep that shine but the darkness in it. That's what I had to do for his axe. I really didn't show how I did it because it was such a process and so many coats of paint going through that it kind of lost a lot of that detailing of the scratches and stuff. So for you guys at home, if you want to paint this character kind of like almost exactly like his picture, necromancer cloak mixed with like gunmetal or like a dark color metal, just to keep that shine. For his armor would work. His chainmail is black, so I kind of left it as is, and when I highlight, I am going to highlight with necromancer cloak, just because it's that metal look to it, which is nice. And of course soft tone all throughout the character, other than his skin. His skin actually had a flesh wash. Not much of a difference, but it's still something. And time for the highlights. I kind of went back over with goblin green. Anything that's raised on his arms, that got another coat of paint. Even on his face, got another coat of paint. Anything that's raised. And then I did do gunmetal here on the rims, very similar to how I had in the last episode with Fiona with the gold. I thought it might be a nice alternative too. Other than that, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. Bye.